Today is the day. It is the first race of the season. It's been a really long and difficult journey to get here. I'm surprised we actually got here at all with the amount of issues we've had this season. But we've got 11 birds entered, so it's going to be interesting to see. A few things, I probably overfed them a little bit before putting them in the basket, just because I couldn't pick the tray up actually, because I've had an operation and I can't bend over. But we'll see how we go through today. I managed to get 11 birds into the basket. Should be a bit of a tailwind, so hopefully those birds will come in pretty quick. They're going to need it because we get smashed from the falcons on arrival from racers and tossers. We don't loft fly at all, so it's going to be very interesting to see how we actually go. I'm just checking the clock. It's all ready to go. I have done a test as well. I've got a test string up here that I run over the pad, which we might actually do. Probably not. I think I might have just, so we'll reset, start, and we pretend this is a little pigeon. Bing, right, sweet. So that's working. I've already tested it anyway, but should always triple check it, which I just did. So we'll restart that again and we'll check that again soon. But I've already seen the falcon twice flying around here. So I'm a bit nervous as to how the birds are going to go. This is the section they're going to return. It's actually 9:30 now and they get released at 9:30, so we're probably looking about an hour and a half, 2 hour fly. For most people it's about 130 to 160 kilometre race, but for us it's about 185 to 190 kilometres, so it's a fair distance, fair jump for these birds. So we'll see how we go, but these 11 birds hopefully will come back into this section. I've got some electrolyte in their water, and I've got a really extra heavy breeding mix in there as well, all they can eat for today, because most of these birds will probably go back next week, looking a little bit tougher race. The other birds are not racing, are in here. They had a little feed this morning, and they'll stay in there for a few hours until we get most of our birds back. Well, at least our clock bird anyway. And then all our little babies as well. I gave them a feed to settle them down a bit, and they're all just chilling now. So we'll see how we go. Bit of a tailwind. Maybe a quick one, but don't want to make any guesses just yet to what that will be. So get ready. We'll jump back in when the bird's getting pretty close, but we're all set up, ready to go. And fingers crossed that we get one back and it's in a pretty good position. That's why I threw the older birds in. So our first race, we've got a bit of cloud in there. Most of those birds have got some pretty good track records. So, and they're the fittest I've ever been this season. So let's see, come on. Okay, so I got a bit of an update. Birds are actually liberated at 9 o'clock, and I don't know if you can hear it, but there is quite a bit of wind that's picked up now. So this is going to be a fast race. It might be an exciting one. I actually like the fast races because I'm so far at the back by myself. It kind of just evens the playing field a bit, because I'm flying about 40 to 50 kilometres further than most people, 90% of the federation. So a little bit of a tailwind kind of gives me, it just evens the playing field. It actually gives me a chance. So I'm hoping overall that we do have good returns. I've just turned the clock back on, ready to go. We'll do a test. But first off, I want really good returns. And then secondly, if we can get some birds back in a good time, we'll get a good result. But I want 100% returns today. That's my goal for the next few races, because then I can race more races, which is good. So we'll sit back and wait. I've got 2 birds. I think that will be one of the first 2. It'll be either the Mealy Hen or 83. This is a race for them. They like the tailwind. They like it quick, and we'll just see. So I'll give you that little update. We're going to sit down now, find a nice shady spot, because the sun's actually quite warm, but we're all ready to go. So get ready. Oh gosh, nervous, man. All right, well, that day didn't go to plan. Sat around for a very long time and didn't get anything. But yeah, this year's been definitely the toughest year that I've definitely had to deal with, and it's yeah, I've just kind of had enough. It's just such a tough summer. The falcons have smashed us this year. We've not been able to loft fly once, but we did get our recessive red hen back, which was a really good thing to see. Hey, don't you sneak in here, get out. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Hopefully maybe a couple more birds turn up later, but at this point that's all we got is our recessive red hen. I don't know where the other 10 birds are, because pretty much all of those birds, apart from 2, have been out to 400 kilometres. You know, they're nearly hen. She's been out to 515 kilometres. They're very experienced birds, so I don't know what happened. It's really odd. They clocked birds many times over the last 2 years, and then today just all disappear. So fingers crossed they come back tomorrow. But yeah, I'm pretty deflated. I don't know what's going on. I've had to work really hard to get these birds into some type of fitness. But yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, because yeah, it's getting a bit much.